they are a formidable competitor, in addition to being a partner. And so we are going to increasingly be competing on the one hand, and there's nothing wrong as long as it's healthy competition, not debilitating competition, and we're going to be partnering on the other. So it's very important for the United States of America to get some important things done, because virtually every major global problem we have is easier to meet if we're working with China. Global growth, dealing with climate change, etc. Now, in terms...
You know, not every American would share that view, that they want to see the United States helping China. They see China as a threat to their own job, the currency issue. You take a different view, though.
Yes. Now, I understand that view. And what I say to people is, look, this traditional view that China's rise was good for America is beginning to break down. That's one of the reasons I wrote this book. This is going to be, we need to recalibrate our relationship with China. China's going to act in their interest. We need to act in our interest. But it's in our interest to find important areas to work with them, because there are many areas where we are not going to get the result we need.
What's your assessment of the Obama administration's handling of China, the president himself?
Well, I would say this, that the relationship has been very consistent in terms of the principles over 8 different administrations. And I like a number of things they've done. I really like the climate deal. I like the fact that Xi Jinping will be making a state visit here. There's been a fair amount that's been done with China. I happen to think that this, in this administration and in every administration, the tendency is to go from crisis to crisis around the world. And if we spent even more time on China to reset that relationship, some of the other crises would be easier to deal with. But I also believe that perhaps the most important thing we can do is to take the steps we need to strengthen our own economy. Because time after time, people say to me, have they developed a better form of capitalism? Are they going to eat our lunch? Are they going to replace the U.S. as a predominant power? And my answer is, we have by far the strongest economy. We don't begin to have the problems that they have, but our fate is in our own hands. If we fix our problems, restore our economic competitiveness, we'll be the major global power for a long time. If we don't, we won't. And so I don't like to see China as a scapegoat. They've got serious problems also, and we should be careful what we wish for, those that say, I hope they have problems with their economy, because if they have problems, all of ours will be greater.